Yo, yo, RX back with a recap of a fire card, which was UFC Vegas 41 Costa versus Vittori. Wow, that card was great. Towards the end, it kind of got slow, but then it picked up. But, I can't have a perfect card, but this one was pretty good. Especially after the card of the last two fight nights. Hell, just main event wise. Like, no offense to women, but Rodriguez and Dern should have been better. And it's a Norma Dumont main event, what do you expect? But we had Costa Vittori, which was a war, which I'll break down later. Or recap, sorry. And, yeah, I did fucking great on picks, by the way, which I'll talk about that at the end. But, besides that, let's get into this recap. Before I do that, go down there, like, comment, sub, noties, come on, people. I know it's not the best quality, I know you're looking at a black screen right now, but come on, support it, brother. One day, either you hop on a train now or you're left behind. Choo choo, motherfucker. Artem Lobov, the GOAT. But let's get into this recap. First fight on the card, Jonathan Martinez versus David Lazovic. I got this one right. In my breakdown, I was 50-50, but the two things that gave me the Martinez pick was I'm a fan of Jonathan Martinez, so biased. And if you look at David's last 5 fights, yeah, about a year ago he won 2 good fights against decent competition. But before that, first of all, it was 2015. Second of all, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0. He was beating guys who were 0-0. So, I don't know how he was the. I don't. When I saw that, I was like, "And Martinez loses to this fucking guy? Come on!" But he didn't, and the fight pretty much went out of the stand-up war. In round 1, David did try to take him down, but after that, it pretty much was just stand-up and brawl, and Martinez won that stand-up and brawl. It was 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. I scored 29-28, I think. Either way, you're not wrong, unless you have David winning, which is not fucking impossible, because I think that's bullshit. But really good fight to open the card. Like, personally, I think this fight should have been a little bit higher on the card, especially with the next fight we're about to talk about. But it's still a great fight to open the card. So, if you watch any of my recaps, I like to give a fight idea for the winner, even sometimes a fucking loser. But let me look for one real quick for Mr. Martinez. Eddie Wineland. Yeah, Eddie Wineland. It's not the best opponent, but it's something. Or like Hunter Azure, some shit like someone like just a fight, not a complete scrub, but a good fight. But besides that, and for David, to talk about David's future, like, what does it usually do with him? Like, he's first loss of his career. He was 29. I think the smart thing to do is let him go fight more regional, and then maybe in a year or two when he's around 30, 31, 32, throw him on Contender Series and see how he does. Let's say 2 years from now, 2024, 2023, I mean. He's 19-2. Throw him on Contender Series, see how he does. If he does good, let him back in the UFC. If he does shit, so you're gonna be a regional guy. UFC has plenty of Georgians, but why not get another one? But besides that, I did pick Martinez, who was, I guess, a really small dog going into this fight, which, yeah, after getting flatlined by Davy Grant, it makes sense, but, yeah. Start off the card with a perfect, I'm not gonna complain. And yeah, he was only 32% picked on Tapology, which is fucking mental, mate. But the Dragon got it done, and yeah. He's sticking around. This could have been a win, you stay, a lose, you cut fight. And he stayed, which, by the way, talking about cuts, there's a couple fighters who probably are leaving the UFC, not under their own power after tonight. I don't, if you hear me clicking, that's me fucking marking them. I'm counting at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5. So. But great performance by Martinez, and yeah, first dog cashes. Next fight on the card, the worst fight on the card. Do I gotta talk about this fight? I don't give a motherfucker. Miranda Marcos versus Oliviana Sosa. Why am I talking about this fight? Why? Why? Because you see some fucking reason through this, like, why they not this fight? There's so much I could say. But I don't think YouTube would appreciate what I could say. So what I'll say is, Oliviana is the most one-dimensional fucking fighter ever. Dude, she has no fucking striking. And she made Miranda Marcos look like fucking Valentina Shevchenko, man. Like, bro, how the fuck? You're a great wrestler. You had some really good judo throws, not even gonna lie. But besides that, you did nothing. You stupid bitch. She's fucking done. Oliviana, dude, remember what I was just saying about a minute ago about fighters getting the pink slip? She's fucking gone. First of all, she lost. She's now on a 2-fight skid. Second of all, she just lost to Miranda Marcos. And third, like, if you look at her 3 losses in the UFC, Brianna Van Buren. Who? Amanda Lemos. Okay, that's not a bad loss. Miranda Marcos. And even her best win in the UFC. Oh, Ashley Yoder. Like, she's now 3-3 in the UFC, and I'm looking. Some of the fights that have been canceled that she was booked in: Carla Esparza, Cynthia Calvillo, Jandarova. Thank God. Sorry. Thank God they pulled out, because she would got fucking murdered. She's now 3-3 in the UFC, beating Cans and losing to Cans. The best fighter she's fought is Amanda Lemos, so we don't even know if that's good, but just like, man, she got put on her ass by Amanda Lemos. So her biggest flaw, she has no striking. I'm trying to think what fighter can I equivalent to that. Young Curtis Blade, maybe, and even that might be real. I don't like Curtis Blade, but that's really being disrespectful with Curtis Blade thinking about it. Thinking about a fight for Randa, which, by the way, respect to Randa, man. You're 11-11, man, and you're still fighting, and you're, first of all, I don't know how you didn't get cut. Second of all, you're still trying to win. You haven't given up. You're not Bob Sapp. I'll give you props. You're fucking terrible, but I'll give you all the props you need. Respect. But with that being said, who are you fighting next? Hannah Cyphers. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. Richie, maybe, that we'll talk to about later. And then for Sosa, if she somehow stays in UFC, and I mean somehow stays in UFC, Carolina Kovalkovich, or actually either of these two could fight Carolina. That'd be fun. That'd be interesting. And I don't know, dude, this fight's just so fucking bad. It's not even funny. I of course picked Sosa like an 81% of Tapology, which I'll give a quick shout out to the boy Payne, who was fucking hyping up Marcos all week, and she cashed. Really, the only thing that cashed for him on this card. Sorry, Payne. But not to be for respect. Or like I said, respect Marcos. You're 11-11 and you're still kicking at 36. You're not Bob Sapp, you ain't giving up the respect. Oliviana, you're fucking terrible. But if you do get cut, Bellator will sign you within a week. So, either way, we'll be seeing Oliviana Sosa more. Actually, maybe PFO. I could see it going there more. Well, either way, weird. And if you really want a recap of this fight, no, you don't. It was just either random piecing her up on the feet or them hugging on the ground or cage. It was 29-28, 29-20, 29-28, 30-27, 30-27 for Miranda. I scored 30-27 easily. I don't know how you could give a round to Oliviani, but that's judges for you. But besides that, respect to Miranda, keep kicking, and Oliviani, you're trash. So, next fight on the card, which was actually really good. Jeff Molina versus Daniel Da Silva. At weigh-ins, I was like, this Da Silva guy's gonna be fun to watch. Cause he was like, come on, come at me. This guy's gonna be a fun guy in the division for many years, you can tell. And then for Molina, man, this motherfucker looks like a beast. Like, this guy looks like a different animal. He looks like the prospect flyweight needed. Because who's the big flyweight prospect? I'm waiting. Yeah, you don't have one. Like, there is no flyweight prospect, because that woman's flyweight's better than men's flyweight. The big prospect, that flyweight, fucking Manel Cop, Bruno Silva. I guess if that's how far you're reaching, sure, man. But I'm not reaching that far. And then both these guys could be named in flyweight for years to come. Molina under James Krause looks like a gangster, and Da Silva, he looked good. Round one was like, I can't even describe round one more because I don't remember it that well. All I remember, it was fun. If you go watch the highlights of this fight, just a round one, because round two ended in 45 seconds when Molina flatlined him badly. Flyweight needed, especially after last week with like Tim Elliott. Like, looking at flyweight right now, Mariano, Figgy, Oscar, Pan, Perez, Royval, KK. Like, you all got these guys who will stick around for a while. But Tim Elliott, Matt Schnell, shit like that, those guys need to go. Those guys, we got a new crop of flyweights coming in, and I think Molina's gonna be one of the best. Who do I think he should fight next? I think he definitely should get a ranked guy. Men could flyweight that week, and I think he should fight. Amir Alabaz. Fuck it. Who? I don't fucking know. He's ranked 14th. That's all I know. Should be a fun one. Should be a good one. And then for De Silva, recuperate and get back in there, man. You seem like you're gonna be a fun motherfucker for years. You seem like you're gonna be that flyweight, like, hardcore fan favorite. So, great fight. Great knockout, and keep your eye on these two. We might be looking back on this fight in 2 years as like, damn, these two guys, they were something. Great fight. I got that one perfect. I picked decision. Literally, one of my boys on Twitter, like, after I posted my picks, were like, Molina is not gonna win by decision. Well, shout out to you, man. You were right. You were definitely right. Great fight, great performance, and keep your eye on them. After that, we the last fight of the card I got wrong, by the way. Just keep that in mind. Herbert versus Worthy. Man. Karma. Pain. Another shout out to Pain. He's fucking right. This motherfucker's chin is shot. This guy's chin is done. He can't take any punches. Like, Augusta winning, the motherfucker's doing the chicken dance, literally. Like, Karma, yeah, he's 35, but fucking hell, man, what is your problem? And to be honest, personally, I don't think Jai Herbert's the better fighter out of these two. Give Karma a real chin, dude, it's game over. He has more, like, and plus, I think it's a really early stoppage, which I'll talk about that in 1 second, but I don't think Jai's that good. Can't wait. When he's fought real talent, Francisco Trinaldo, Renato Moicano, he was made to look like a fucking clown. Now he fights a guy with a shot chin. Game over. Like, easy win. And I hope they put him up against a real guy in the next fight. Like, let's say... Sorry if that made a loud noise. Jim Miller? That would not be the worst. Actually, a fight that'd be fun because they're both lengthy motherfuckers. Devonte Smith. Those two guys are pretty lengthy guys for 155. That'd be fun. And then to talk about Karma, he's done in the UFC. He can go to like fucking PFO or some shit like that. Cause now he's on a 3-fight skid, getting flatlined in the first round in all 3 at age 35. It's game over, man. It's game over. Jai is 33, by the way. We gotta remember that. So this motherfucker needs to get to... If he wants to win that belt, he needs to win that belt now. Plus, god damn, why does he sound like British Nate Diaz? The way I looked at this fight, that Karma was gonna... It was gonna be a close round 1. But round 2, Karma was gonna just go out there and flatline him. He was not gonna get knocked down round 1, because I thought he was like, okay, maybe got his chin back. Dude, he's done. He's fucking shot. Could he do a Cody Garbrandt and fucking take a year off? Maybe go to the regional scene, do some fucking fights there, come back maybe. But dude, his chin's gone, dude. He's gone. And for Jai, dude, I think you beat someone top, bro. I can't be like, oh my god, Choi Herbert. Dude, you gotta beat someone better than Karma Worthy, bro. Plus, you're easily the 3rd worst prospect at 155 from the UK. Paddy Pimblett, Mason Jones. You're not better than those guys. not a great fight. Early stoppage. Jai dropped him, jumped on him, and Karma was like, I would like the fight go on for a couple more seconds, because I think Karma was still there. Bad stoppage. Either way, Jai would have won, but still early. But that's that. Not a bad fight. Like, didn't last long, but we got a knockout out of it. Can't complain. Jai beat someone real before I say anything good about you, and Karma, bye bye. You, Sosa, and a few others might be getting that pink slip. So, bye bye. I got it wrong, but can't be too mad about it. Good fight. After that, one of my smartest picks of the card, Jamie Pickett versus Leonardo Starropoli. I'm a genius. The first time this fight was booked, I said this. Now on the rebooking, I said this. Why is Starropoli a big favorite? Why? Dude, he's shorter, he's shittier, he's Charles Oliveira light. He's at a 9-inch reach disadvantage. He's an inch shorter, and he's really a welterweight who just sucks at welterweight. Why they? How am I the only person who saw this? Like, was it not common sense that he was gonna fucking lose? Come on now, people. If this dipshit right here can predict this right, anyone can. Like, how am I the only guy who looked at this like a welterweight who sucked at welterweight so bad he had to move up, who's pretty much Charles Oliveira light, goes up to fight probably one of the worst unranked matchups for him, Jamie Pickett, because Jamie Pickett's so fucking big compared to him. How? Which, by the way, Jamie Pickett didn't even fight that good. To be honest, Jamie Pickett fought pretty bad. Because most of the fight was just clinching. Like, literally 90% of the fight was clinching, by the way, so keep that in mind. But, like, Jamie Pickett didn't even fight good. If Jamie Pickett was fighting anyone good, dude, he would have been done. He would have been done, because he did not fight good at all. Like, but Starropoli just sucks. He just sucks. There's no fucking two ways about it. He's not good. And is it his fault? No. But still, come on. And then, like I said, to talk, like, this fight is, I've said this a couple times about fights. This fight came down to they're both bums, but who sucks less. And the guy who sucked less in this fight is Jamie Pickett. So, yes, Starropoli beat an old ass Thiago Alves. Yes, he beat Hector Almeida. Oh boy. I don't know, I never understood the love for Starropoli in the betting lines. But that's that. What can you really do about it? To be honest, all you can do about it is look back and say RX is a genius, because he is. But to look about our next fight for Jamie, how about Dusko Todorovic? Dusko, who sucks also. Jamie Pickett's gonna be the guy who goes around showing who sucks at fucking 150 or at 185. I just feel. And then for Starropoli, hop on the plane with Sosa and Karma. Goodbye bye. 4-fight skid, and not against good fighters. Bye. Do Bronx Light. Bye. But terrible fight, but the right guy won. I look like a genius, and yeah. Not a great fight. Jamie thank you for proving me right, and yeah, that's that. Oh, everyone's favorite. Tabitha Richie versus Maria Oliveira. Why did they, what did this poor Oliveira girl do to Dana? Marina Rodriguez, Richie. Like, what did she do wrong, Dana? Come on, man. What did she do wrong? Like, just because she's dog shit, which she is. But, like, I don't get it. Like, you can tell Maria Oliveira's not UFC level. Not now. Most likely not 10 years from now. Most likely never. She just ain't good. Like, no offense to the chick, but you ain't good. Plus, Caressa Shields, the boxer. Nah, but for real, she ain't good. And for Richie, she didn't even fight that good. Just like Jamie Pickett, she didn't even fight that good. I don't know how she didn't get a finish. She didn't even fight that good, but still got a, what should have been 30, 26 at most, or at least, I mean. Where are the scorecards for that? I didn't talk about the scorecards for the Pickett fight, sorry, but I doubt you care. 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. Yeah, it could have been a 10-8 in there, to be honest, but, you know. Richie might be short, might not, might be thick, but she no joke, I think she just had a bad flight against, what's her face, Manon Fialho. And I think she's gonna show that she ain't just that thick chick from Twitter. Who should she fight her next fight? I'm saying Felicia Herring. Why not? And then, like, for Oliveira, girl, it's wishful thinking. Well, maybe 10 years from now. Let's see, you're 24, 7 years from now, 8 years from now, maybe you can be UFC level. But you're not right now. Sorry to break it to you, you're not UFC level. Go back to regional scene, do your thing, and maybe you'll be back one day. For Tab, you're still gonna stay. Like, I think they threw her to the wolves against Manon. But man, she didn't look bad. She didn't fight great. She should probably got a finish, but she didn't look bad. One of the big favorites on the card who won, and yeah, I got it right. I got every fight from here on out right, so I can't complain. I would like to get a sub in round 1, but you know what it is. Great performance by Tabitha Richie, and short, but maybe something to watch at the strawweight division. After that, you had a fight that was a war, like I predicted, and went to decision, like I predicted. Mason Jones versus David Anima. Wow. This fight was really up and down. It started off exactly how you expected it to, them swinging, and then Mason, I guess, felt the power and was like, man, I need to take him down. And he did. He wrestle fucked him. It's a really weird fight to describe. You need to watch it to understand. But it was back and forth. Definitely 29-28 Mason. I guess, I swear I remember scoring round 3 for Anima, but I don't remember. Been too many hours. But yeah, Mason should still be, should be 12-1. But you know, Patrick, who did pull out like a bitch, and yeah. Mason Jones, one of those prospects a lot of people have been watching since before the debut, and his last 2 fights, see how even his last 3, in the Mike Davis fight, he's shown he's not someone to fuck around with. He can go, he can definitely fucking go. Who is he gonna be going against next? How about Jamie Malarkey. I don't know why, that fight just sounds violent. Yeah, that fight just sounds violent. And then for Anima, to be honest, like you'd think I would say, oh, cut. No, I say, give him another fight. The kid's 8-1 right now, and he looked good for coming in on 3 days notice, 4 days. He looked good. Probably out of the 2 fighters who came in on short notice, he looked the best out of the 2. If that says anything, I don't know if it does, but maybe. Yeah, I think everyone doubted this guy out too much. How he was fucking Jones it's minus 450 at fight time. But I don't know why everyone counted out. I said I don't know why people think Mason's gonna flatline him in round 1. This is gonna be a war, and it was. So yeah, Mason looks like he could be something. Wales does not have many good fight. Like Jack Shore is the best one that comes to mind, and after that you're kind of blanking for a minute. Now you got Mason Jones looking better and better, and Uganda, you got a fighter in the UFC, and I think he should get another run at it. So really good fight, and yeah, fun fight. And now the featured prelim, and speaking of fun fight, wow, what a fight this was. Gregory Rodriguez versus John Young Park. Wow, this was war. This was honestly a war. In round 1, they literally just went back and forth. In round 2, they went back and forth. They might have been more gas, but they went back and forth. And then, I guess Obama was less gas and knocked Park out. I can't do this fight justice. Go watch this fight. It was fucking insane. This fight was fucking awesome. It did win 5 tonight. Questionable. I think I would give it to Vittori and Costa later in the night. But gotta give the prelim fighters some love. And god dang, Gregory Rodriguez coming in on short notice to fight Dusko, being a dog, winning. Coming in and knocking out Jung Young Park, who looked great in his last few. He got that chin straight, which really good to see. And that was his biggest flaw. His chin was weak, and now it looks like he fixed it. And who should he fight next? How about I guess I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He has a lot of really good matchups. Maybe like Tom Breeze or some shit, something like that. Something that's fun. And for Young Park, he'll get another fight against who, I don't know. But both these guys are 30 and 29 apiece, and they're both good. I think, man, I can't do this fight justice. It's that much of a war. Great fight. I'll even fucking clap. I did fucking earlier, why not? Great fight. What a war. I can't do that fight justice. Obamacare, motherfucker. But that's the end of the prelims. Holy shit, we're half an hour in this recording. This might be an hour video. Great prelims. It had its ups and very down. Random Marios. But now we move into the 6-fight main card, which had its ups and downs. But we start with I'd say mid-level. Mariano versus Ike Villanueva. I knew Ike was gonna get knocked out, but damn, dude, you know, do it in a minute. I know the big controversy is He hit him in the back of the head. He grazed his ear and he dropped, and then he covered up his head for all those strikes. So, like, Ike Villanueva is another guy who just ain't UFC level. Like, no offense to Ike Villanueva, but he just ain't that good. He's now 18-13, so he's gone. And he's probably the last fighter on the list. About 5 who are probably gonna be waving bye-bye. Ike's fun to watch, but you can be as fun to watch as you want. Doesn't mean you're gonna win fights. He's now 1-4 in his last 5. And every time he's fought someone who ain't a complete can, besides Marcin Pacquiao, he's got beat badly. So, sad, probably Ike's gone, but he's one of those guys Bellator, another guy Bellator will sign in a heartbeat. But he's just fun. So, and then for Nick, if I can click on his name and look at who he could fight next. 2-fight winning streak, looking really good doing it. He's looking good. And wow, I totally forgot he's light everywhere. I thought he was a middleweight. Who could he fight? How about Dustin Jacoby. Why not? I think that, yeah, that either Dustin Jacoby or maybe like, I don't know, Shogun. Should just get a little crazy with it. Fight Shogun if he's still fighting. So let's have a little fun with it, you know. Yeah, great knockout for Nick. I picked round 3 for like semi breakdown. I thought he was gonna make it Ike gas by wrestling and then ground and pound, but he just decided, fuck it, go sleep. So great performance by Nick. He's someone to watch at light heavyweight, which just keeps getting better somehow. You'll figure out why I say that later. And yeah, Ike, thanks for the fight, brother. But time to go. Great form. After that, we have probably the most controversial fight on the card. Francisco Trinaldo versus Dwight Grant. Most controversial because it's probably on paper the closest fight. Just because it was. Don't mind fucking audio playing for no reason. Yeah, it was easily the most controversial fight on the card, decision wise at least. It was 29-27, 29-27, and 29-27. It was a split. Trinaldo got a point taken away for an eye poke in round 3, which I would have scored it a draw personally, but 2 judges said Trinaldo won. Actually, none of them had it as a draw, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, it was a fun fight. They rocked each other in the fight. It was just 2 old guys swinging, like, not much to say. It was a fine fight. I picked Trinaldo. He won. Motherfucker's still kicking at 43. How is this guy not aging? He's 43, man. Holy fuck. The motherfucker does not age. Who should he fight next? How about Mariano? Max Griffin. Max Payne Griffin. That would be a fun one. I don't know why, just I thought that fight would be fun. And for Dwight, he'll get another fight. Like, I don't think Dwight's that good personally, but yeah, he at 37 he can still fight as well. So, if you're making money doing what you love, do it, man. Okay, no one should stop you. The old men are still swinging and banging. Fucking Twitter video playing right now. Yeah, it was fun fight. Ronaldo, yeah, I like it. I would have scored it a draw, but you know, what I think doesn't matter. Good fight. After that, oh boy, do we have some interesting, the real co-main, Alex Casares versus Sung Woo Choi. I'm gonna rewatch this fight after this recording. I'm amazed Casares did not get his head knocked off, because he really should have. But thank God Sung Woo Choi thought he was Piotr Yan. You know, Piotr Yan's fighting next week. Why do I say that? Because just like everyone predicted, Casares got dropped. He scrambled and Choi threw a Piotr Yan knee. It didn't land that good. It landed like right under the chin. But Casares, it hurt him a little bit, but Casares was right up. He's not a bitch like Aljamain Sterling. And yeah, how he did not get flatlined, I don't know. He really should have. And I like Alex Casares, he's my boy. But he really should have been knocked the fuck out. He still does not put his hands up. He still just lets himself get hit. That's my one worry. Like, he's fighting up more into the rankings. Dude, when he fights some like Alo Tapoya or Giga Chikadze, who was supposed to fight like a year ago, dude, he's gonna get his head knocked off. But oh man, 5-fight winning streak. Beat Sung Woo Choi, who everyone thought was gonna kill him. Chase Hooper, who everyone thought was gonna kill him. Kevin Kroon, who had 7 minutes in the sun. Like, not the best wins, but maybe this is all disguised. Maybe him fighting lower skilled guys is just a disguise. Who should he fight next? Andre Feely. That would be a war. If they've never fought, which I don't think they have, why not? If he wins that, he is now borderline ranked. Either Andre Feely or I would say Andre Touchy Feely. I think that would be a war. Maybe Tapoya if he does not have a fight booked at the moment, but he might already have a fight booked. And then for Sung Woo Choi, he's young. Well, I don't think he's 29, I think, so he still has some time. I say Swelman with let's say Daniel Pineda, even though I think he's suspended, or Nate Landwehr, either one works. I think it would be a war. The kid still got potential. He's 28, and he's tall as fuck for the division. Holy shit! But Bruce Leroy did it, my boy. I lost my mind when he won. I'm so happy he won. And yeah. Wait. Oh, and sorry I didn't explain what happened in round 2. Round 2, he caught Choi. He looked like a snake grabbing his lunch, wrapped around Choi, locked in a RMC. 1, 2, 3, 4 taps. It's over. Bruce Leroy did it. He got a bonus. 33. Fuck. He's in his prime finally. Oh, let's see if he can continue the streak. Bruce Leroy, motherfucker. Great performance. After that, the real main event, even though, God, I love Jesse Jess, but God damn, was this a shit fight. Jessica Rose Clark versus Jocelyn Edwards. Man, you know I love Jess, but holy shit, what a terrible fight. Not because they suck, not because anything else, just because Jess was just wrestle fucked her. Like, it looked like an Islam Makhachev fight. But, well, she just has way less striking than Islam Makhachev. Like, the best way to describe this fight is Edwards looked 1,000 times better on the feet, but every time she got a couple good punches off, just rushed her and got the takedown, which is what she needed to do to win, obviously. But the scorecards were 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. How a judge gave a round to Jocelyn Edwards, I don't know. But yeah, like that. I love Jess, but God, big girl, you gotta fight better than that. I'm happy to see you win, but God, it was so boring. But now 2-fight winning streak. Not against best competition, but hell, what is she 33 also? Yeah, her and Alex are both 33. They're hitting. Are motherfuckers hitting their prime at 33 now? Damn. That's borderline ranked because bandweight's so bad. How about she can fight that someone said on Twitter, Lena Landsberg. Why not? That'd be a fun one. And for Jocelyn, bandweight's so weak, they probably will keep her. Like, honestly, even though she ain't good, she ain't good. Like, maybe her against like Stephanie Edgar or some shit like that, so something like that, because she just ain't good. Like, no offense, but God, she had her moment in the sun, but now it's like, yeah, it was not a good fight. Trust me, I'm beyond happy Jess won, but I think the one bad thing with Jess is she when she has a game plan, she only focuses on that game plan. When it's a wrestling game plan, no striking at all. When it's a striking game plan, probably no wrestling. And also she looked gassed going in halfway through round 2. She is big. She is fucking 5'5". How she ever made 135 of how she looks now, I don't know. But you can just tell she was so much bigger and stronger than Edwards. That's why she got the takedowns. So, I'm happy Jess won, but God, boring fight. My two goats won. I'm happy. But then everything got ruined because the co-main was fucking terrible. Grant Dawson and Ricky Glenn. I'm not gonna waste too much time on this. All it was Grant Dawson and Ricky Glenn. Round 1 and 2 were Dawson getting wrestling fucking Ricky Glenn, and then in round 3 Ricky Glenn reversed it and would wrestle fucking Grant Dawson because they were both gassed. So, not much to say besides, and plus it was a draw. So they're both losers. So, next fight idea for Grant Dawson. They don't even deserve this shit. Like, to be honest, that fight was so bad. Somehow, I might want to rather rewatch Miranda Marcos Oliviana Sosa than that fight if I had to choose. So, terrible fight, and goddamn boring. That's your co-main. And then the main event of the evening. 50 minutes. Will we hit an hour? We'll see how long I ramble. But the main event of the evening, Marvin, the Italian Dream of Vittori versus Paulo Costa. What a war! The biggest takeaways is Costa's gas tank exists now. Marvin has a chin of fucking steel. Marvin Vittori is a BMF of middleweights. I don't even like Marvin Vittori, but I gotta start giving the guy some respect. I might have said he's overrated before, but after that, man, god damn, dude, that was just crazy. Round 1 was them just swinging. Round 2 was them swinging. But Paulo did eye poke him once, and it somehow got a point taken away, which for once I give Paulo Costa was bullshit. They took a point away for one eye poke. And then round 3 and 4 was pretty much all Vittori. And then round 5, I'm trying to look at these scorecards. Yeah, round 5 Costa won. So easily 48-47 with no point taken. 48-46 was the actual card. And no matter what, Vittori won, but the point taken really put the black eye on this fight in a way. But the biggest thing coming out of this fight is Paulo Costa's a light heavyweight, because Dana said at the post fight he's fighting at light heavyweight from now on, which is a thank God and also a oh God, I think, because it's a thank God because we don't have to deal with him fucking missing weight or anything like that anymore, but it's also an oh God, what the fuck is he gonna do up there? Who should he fight on his first fight to light heavyweight? Paulo? What do you like? This comes down to what the UFC want to do. Do they want to give him an easy fight like Khalil Roundtree, something like that, or do they want to give him a real contender like Ian Kutilov? It's an interesting situation. Light heavyweight has weirdly got better since John left, which you wouldn't expect, really. You're set to be a bunch of guys John Jones beat, and that's it. But it's a bunch of really good guys. Plus, fuck John Jones, how is he not cut yet? But that's a different story. The fights that make the most sense for Paulo Costa are Paul Craig, Ian Kuchelava, one of those two. If you want him ranked, but it's not like I said, Khalil Roundtree, give him a warm-up fight. But does he really need one? Like, think about it, does he really need one? He looked good at light heavyweight tonight. So, put him as a co-main to a fight night against like Ian Kutilava, and let's have some fun, you know? Let's have some fun. Yeah. Every fucking time I record, damn it. But yeah. That's what Costa's moving up, and now for Marvin, it's kind of obvious what he does. In a way, it's obvious. He fights the loser of Brunson Cannonier, probably, because he can't fight Whitaker right now because Whitaker's fighting Izzy. He just beat Paulo. Sheridan and Brunson are fighting, and I doubt he's gonna fight down. So, and the only guy he would make sense for him to fight down against would be Sean Strickland, which I doubt he wants to do that. So he's in a really tough spot, but he's in the Gilbert Burns spot. He already lost to champion, but he's so good that he's gonna stay in that top 5. So it's like, fuck, what do we do? He has to fight the loser Brunson Cannonier, and then maybe he better pray Robbie or Jared can beat him, but I doubt it. So It's gonna be interesting to see what Midway's gonna turn out to be with Costa gone, confirmed now. But yeah, it's gonna become interesting, very, very interesting. But yeah, great fight. Probably should have been fight of the night in my opinion, but either way, can't go wrong. And yeah, besides that, the bonuses were, like I just said, fight of the night went to Gregory Rodriguez and Jun Young Park. Performance bonuses were Alex Casares and Marvin Vettori. My picks, I went 11 to 14, 5 perfects, 690 points. The only two I got wrong were Oliviana and Karma on the early prelims. And really I should have went 12 of 14 with Grant Dawson winning. But, you know, he had a gas for no reason. But, yeah, that's that. 55 minutes, my longest video. And wait till next week, which is, I think, a 15 fight pay-per-view, quote-unquote. Which I'm hyped for. That's gonna be fucking fun. UFC 267 breakdown Friday, 7 p.m. same time, like always. And, yeah. I'm hyped for that. And yeah, we got Contender Series on Tuesday, which I don't break down or recap because I won't. And yeah, great night, great day of fights. Had some fun in KSW and Bellator, but that's that, guys. RX out.